Nani Manke, Name, Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers of State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on my own behalf, and on behalf of all the paramount chiefs in Greater Accra, I warmly welcome you all to the historic camp of Katamansu for this symbolic historic occasion, marking the end of hostilities and ushering in 200 years of peace, mutual respect, and enduring friendship that has fostered the growth and development of our respective communities. Let us remind ourselves that 200 years ago today, on August 7, 1826, a battle ended. A battle ended. Indeed, the place of Katamansu bore witness to a profound and faithful conflict. At about 3 p.m., the jubilant cry of most of their people who have suffered casualties. Awo, 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 ran out from the front line of the Allied army comprising the Gadami, Akwamu, Akwabe, Ashen, Fanti, together with the British, Dutch, and Danes. The response from the Allied forces was immediate and vigorous. Awo, Agbaye, Blehucho. That historic moment signified the end of a bloody conflict in which thousands of soldiers lost their lives in a single day. May their soldiers in their place. The Ashanti army retreated into the Bengal forest, bringing to a close one of the most significant military encounters in the history of our land. Today, however, we do not gather to celebrate military success, nor do we seek to reopen old wounds. We gather in solemn remembrance of all our ancestors, regardless of the manner under which they fought, who displayed immense bravery, strategic brilliance, and ultimate sacrifice on this soil. The true victory we celebrate today is not the outcome of the battle in 1826, but the peace we have brought together over the 2 centuries since. Katamansu is no longer a symbol of division. It is the bedrock upon which our modern, unified, and democratic nation stands. Descendants of fathers now sit together as brothers and sisters, bound by a shared destiny and a collective commitment to a peaceful Ghana. May this bicentenary serve as a lasting reminder why history defines where we come from. Our shared values of peace, tolerance, and unity will always define where we are going. The event we commemorate today, immortalized by the dramatic victory cry of the 2 brothers of Tashi, marked not merely the end of a fierce battle or a devastating war, but the end of an era in which military conquest and domination of other peoples were accepted as instruments of power. As we heard the supreme sacrifice of all the great men who fell on both sides of the conflict, we gather today not to celebrate war or victory, but to celebrate the enduring peace, mutual respect, and coexistence that emerged in a defining moment in our history. The events of 7th August 1826 dramatically altered the course of our nation's history. Today, we are one people living in one nation, our own destiny. We are privileged to live in a country where one's future is determined not by ethnicity, but by ability, integrity, and character. Though culturally diverse, we remain united and shared aspirations within the secure borders of our beloved Republic of Ghana. Katamansu and Nungua occupy a special place in the foundation of that enduring peace and security. This particularly reminds us never to take the peace we are enjoying for granted. Rather, because upon every Ghanaian to protect, preserve, and strengthen that peace in honor of all those who paid the ultimate price, so that future generations might live in freedom and security. Let us always remember the timeless wisdom that those who fail to learn the lessons of history are condemned to repeat its mistakes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now respectfully invite you all to rise and observe 2 minutes of silence in memory of the brave and gallant men whose sacrifices secured the peace, security, and freedom. Now we continue to enjoy. May we